Jonathan took the time to really teach me and 8 other people how to master manifestation and how to really achieve something that's bigger than ourselves, and also like really help us lose fear of stuff that were holding us back. So I just want to say a big thank you to Jonathan that he took the time and he made it happen, because usually, since he's like a lot in the Hollywood industry and also has big businesses in the tech and in the software industry, I know he doesn't really have too much time, but I stayed a couple days longer out here in Los Angeles to just give you 3 to 5 minutes of Jonathan's time so he can share a little bit of like what made him possible to teach other people things that completely transform their life, but also maybe a quick intro what he can do for you and how he can help you. So yeah, Jonathan, thank you for spending the time with us and maybe you have like something to help like the average Joe.
Well, first off, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Jonathan Amaret and I'm a 4-time award-winning author. I'm also a Hollywood film producer and a screenwriter, and I've been awarded by the President of the United States and also NASA for my collaboration on the Mars Phoenix project. So now that resume is out of the way, you know, what I strive to do with my teachings and what I've done with Richard and so many others around the world is try not to get too big, you know, all these huge concepts, because really they have these, put them in here. This guy has enormous goals, as I'm sure that you do. You want lots of money, you want to achieve great things, create great waves in the pool, so to speak, so that the world changes and you can really leave this world saying that you really accomplished something. But that's fine and dandy. But let me give you one little piece of advice that will change the rest of your life. Just one. When the problem is big or the challenge is big, you have to think small, okay? He wants great big things in life, but the only way he's gonna achieve that is if he focuses on the smallest things. The devil's in the details, as they say, on the smallest things. And if you can do small things with great love, that is how you achieve those things, as Mother Teresa said. Small things with great love. Now, if the problem is small, like, oh, I have to worry about this utility bill, or I have to worry about this and that, then you have to think big picture, okay? Big picture. What am I sacrificing right now for the great cause, right? Am I losing this battle to win the war? Big problem, think small. Small problem, think big picture. That little tip right there will change absolutely everything in your life. But that's just one little bit, because it's easy to find it logical. It's easy to make sense of it because it's absolutely reasonable and it makes sense. But the hardest part is implementing. The hardest part is truly understanding. And then once you've understood, life is going to continue to challenge you. It's going to send a challenge along your way to really see if you truly assimilated that particular lesson. And every time it's going to get bigger and bigger. So there's never going to be a moment in your life, despite what you may want to think, that you're going to have automatic enlightenment or automatic success. The hardest thing is maintaining success, maintaining your enlightenment and whatnot. It's easy to get there. Nirvana, as they say, is easy to achieve, but extremely difficult to sustain over time. And anybody who is listening to this, who has no money, or has money, or is famous, or anything like that, you know, maintaining those things is where the devil in the details really lies. And that's where you're gonna get to see if you can really walk the walk and talk the talk. So The teachings I have, guys, the thought mechanics teachings, are an amalgamation of ancient mind mastery teachings that have never ever been revealed to the public at large. Over the years, I have served as a guru to what you would call the most affluential people in the world, the most influential as well. So all of this time, I've served as a secret guru. But ever since my 5.5-hour audio leaked a couple of years ago, to whoever did that, I guess thank you. And also, I was kind of forced into the public light, you know, and now I'm public, and now everybody knows about me, and people then started to really request me, ask me to go out there to their neck of the woods and their region of the world to help teach them and their people as well. And now, after about 1.5 years that Thought Mechanics has been live and public, it has helped to change the lives of people, countless people, all around the world. All around the world. So, now that we're public, and now that you're watching this and you're really getting to be privy to something that has all along not been available to you, I think it really behooves you to pay very close attention to this video, to what I'm saying, and also follow those thought mechanics teachings. Delve into them. And I'm not asking you to take it all, you know, on faith and whatnot, but a certain amount of faith is required for you to win the day, okay? You can win the lottery. It is completely possible, but it's absolutely impossible for you to win the lottery if you haven't bought a damn ticket. You see what I'm saying to you? You gotta pay to play. That's the rule of life. Like attracts like. It takes money to make money, all right? It takes effort to get any type of result that's worth having. And if you keep looking for things that are free, and I've said this to all my students, if you keep searching for free things, you're gonna always end up with things worth next to nothing. So, do yourself a favor. Behooves you to start to learn more, because the more you know, the more you can do. And the more you can do, the more you can earn. Until one day, you earn more than you ever thought you could, and you realize what you were really searching for wasn't the money or the access. It was the feeling. So, I'll turn it back over to my friend here, to Richard, man. We had an amazing, amazing time there in Beverly Hills and Billionaire Row in a $123 million mansion, just in the ginormous, you know, property. The freaking driveway was 1/4 mile long, okay? It was an enormous facility. But it was lent out to us by a very, very good friend of mine. One of those names that you hear and you go, holy God, whoever runs into those types of people. But the answer is I do. And we do, we all do. But you gotta put yourself in that place, all right? You gotta put yourself on the path of success, and you gotta surround yourself around great people, but you also gotta surround yourself around the right type of knowledge. Wisdom will take you further than wealth can, because wisdom can beget wealth, but not the other way around. So I'll turn it back over to my friend here. You let him know. Yeah, play us out, Johnny. Play us out. Go.
Yeah. Thank you, Jonathan. Like every time I just listen to him, I always learn something. And how I want to end this video with like a really amazing quote that I heard from you. It's big people fall and low people or small people rise. And you never know when it's your time. But if you think you're at the top of whatever industry you are and you want to stay there and maintain that, I really, really suggest you to look into this guy, because I know he's helped hundreds of people in the same situation. But if you're in a situation like I was 18 months ago, really at the bottom, in debt, maybe you dropped out of high school like I did, never went to college and just had like a regular working job, then I would suggest you even more to look into the content from Jonathan, because what took me from like being in debt and broke to multiple six figures already at the age of 22 was the mindset, the vision, and just aligning my mind and my heart, because that's what he taught me will focus to whatever I desire. So if you are looking for enlightenment, or if you are looking for more content in this direction, you know where to go. Just go to Jonathan Amaret on Facebook, or on Instagram, but Facebook is like definitely more content. And check out the thoughtmechanics.org site. It's gonna be updated very soon, but just the content is really amazing. So thanks for tuning in and have a great day.